Okay, here's the thing. For those of you that know me, you're already very familiar with the fact that I'm not a big fan of email. I've already got an amazing PA in Kim who handles the vast majority of the fire hose that is my inbox. But it still leaves me with, I don't know, 30 emails a day that I need to do something with. For some reason, it's been decided that I need to touch and interact and type to make those emails go away. And I just hate it. I had this thing on Facebook the other day where it was a bit of a rant about email, about people subscribing me to newsletters that I don't want to be subscribed to. And it made me reflect on just how much I fundamentally don't like email. I don't like the process of having to interact with it. And so this is me taking a stand.
None shall pass. What? None shall pass.
This is me deciding I'm going to conduct a 7-day experiment in cutting email out of my life completely. That was a double cut of email. I'm going to delete the app from my phone and I'm going to delete the app from my computer. This is how serious about this I am. It hit me the other day when I got up and I opened my inbox that I was really looking forward to a bunch of stuff I had to do that day. I had some cool calls with some cool people, I had a podcast to record, I was flying to Melbourne to do a talk, and I'm like, all that stuff was great. And then it's like, oh, I gotta do my inbox. And self-awareness is a big deal, right? I became aware of this feeling that came over me like, ugh. And then I started realizing, who was the person that made email the dominant mode of communication for business? I mean, I understand it's not going to go anywhere, but I didn't choose to participate in this thing that I'm now kind of in this indentured servitude towards. And I get email is an incredibly powerful tool for communication, sharing ideas, reaching out, connecting with people. Love that. I've got nothing against email. What I'm against is me being the mechanism that has to interface with the email to do the communication. I fundamentally believe that my time is better spent elsewhere, that I'm on this planet one time. And I feel when I'm talking to people or when I'm interacting with people or when I'm pitching or publishing or creating products or raising a profile or doing partnerships or any of that kind of shit, that's where I come alive and that's where I feel like I add the most value to the world, not when I'm doing email. So this is it. I am running a 7-day vlog, so I'm going to document this 7-day process of me deleting the apps and working out how to run a global business with 40 staff and bells and whistles and shareholders and directors and important documents flying around and people that need to be communicated with at all levels, from partners to clients to media opportunities to speaking opportunities, and relationships that need to be fostered and built, and all the stuff that any business owner would use as a great excuse as to why they can't possibly unchain themselves from this ball of like molten evil metal of evil. And I'm going to give it a red hot go. So, are you with me? Okay, so actually, no, that's probably a big... I understand not everyone's going to kind of go all in with this.
Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?
But fundamentally the reason I'm doing it is that I feel like that it wastes so much time. And I feel like people are so time poor that if I can do this, then anyone can do this. It is going to need a few things for it to work. I grant you that. It's going to need an amazing PA. I have that already. In fact, I'm going to need to give her a call. Maybe I'll send her the video and say, hey Kim, what do you think of this? She should be fine with it. We're also going to need some other channels because clearly there needs to be a to-do list. Half of my to-do list used to be in my inbox, which I hate, which is what kept me strapped to it, which is like this kind of hamster going up to the pseudo-ephedrine administration like thing, just addicted to it. So that's what's going to happen. So we're going to have to create some other tools of communication that allows me to manage a to-do list, that allows me to delegate inside the community, and that allows me to in some way communicate with the external world in a way that builds strong relationships and doesn't kind of position me in this weird ivory tower where I don't want to talk to anyone, because that's not accurate. I absolutely do. I just don't want to be punching away on my computer to do it. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'll be back tomorrow with more.
No telling how all this will work out, but I've come too far to go back now. I am looking for freedom.